So, like I said, show the room every weekend. I'm not totally nuts yet. That's pretty much what it looks like. Anybody who's seen this will pretty much know it's new. It's not. All that kind of stuff. Again, I've got to stop putting names down, but that's just how I feel. Oh yeah, I did manage to put the curtains up, so the neighbors can't see, except for probably see that white part. Yeah, I got a little thingy. Oh, that's my towel. I'm gonna take a shower sooner or later. But that is what's going on with that one's now. Anyways, so that's pretty much how it is right now. I hope you can see me. I can barely see myself. Aha, there we go. Perfect. So this is part 2, July 28th. Venting journal, dental, whatever you want to call it. So as I mentioned, I'm getting that feeling again. Just the comments that he makes. The way he acts in front of people and talks down to me in front of people. So I'm getting sick of it. Tired of it, actually. Especially in front of his family. So I'm pretty sure they're all getting a good laugh out of it. Personally, I find it disturbing. I really do. And then he asked me how come I talk down to him so much. And I asked him, like, seriously, do you want to know why I talk down to you so bad? Let me see here. Should I count the ways? The things I said in my last video. 2 things right there, obviously, towards the end, when I said, pretty good reason to talk back to you the way I do. Not a piece of paper. Not just here to make you happy. Actually trying to make myself better. Which, of course, no one seems to understand that in this house. So, that kind of sucks. Doesn't it, though? Yeah. So, I do feel somewhat, confused. And I'm sorry about the lack of eye contact in the last video. I am a little sleep deprived. And took the allergy medicine along with everything else. So, that kind of sucked. Again, after my second Klonopin, like in the afternoon, evening hours, I feel like sleepy, groggy for no reason. Which happened after I started the Claritin. Sorry about that. The mirror again. So, the pharmacist said that it wouldn't actually do that. I checked online, it said it's not supposed to make you sleepy. I still haven't called my psychiatrist to see if that might interact. It really shouldn't. I'm not taking any, psychotropic medication. I'm just taking antidepressant. It's kind of like an antidepressant and a sleep aid. I actually do have trouble going to sleep. Thank God for trazodone, which again is in a class all by itself. There is no other medication with it. It's just by itself. Which again, I lost that video, so I'm going to have to make another one. Don't know how that's going to work on the cell phone because I can't record that long. So hopefully my laptop gets fixed soon so I can actually redo the videos. Because, yeah, it didn't save a thing on my laptop, so all the pictures that I had taken off Facebook of my daughter, because somebody was actually messing with me. By the way, I do hate her guts right now, and I pretty much will for a very long time. I did stick on the laptop. The computer downstairs, I believe, has some photos, but not all, and of course, I don't back them up. I don't have anything to back it up with. I don't have any disk or a sticky thing for the USB port, so yeah, I'm not going to think about that right now. I think I've lost enough trying not to focus on it. I do try to focus on the positive stuff, which is a little hard. I'm sorry if I'm peeking over here, but my husband is actually standing in the bathroom, which he never does. And I'm pretty sure, since there's no one else upstairs, that you can probably hear what I'm saying. So, again, there's not much privacy. That's why I tend to do this when I notice someone busy, or they're busy downstairs. But again, tonight, like I explained, I was trying to get the internet on the laptop, so that lasted till like 5 till past midnight on the phone and putting the hard drive in and stuff. And I didn't have time to do it where I would actually be alone upstairs. So I do kind of have to watch what I say a little bit. I don't know why, I just do. So, seriously. See, I wish I could show you this. It is actually kind of funny. I'm sorry. He's messing up my bathroom, goddammit. I bet you tomorrow I go in there and there's gonna be hair everywhere. So yeah, that's pretty much how it is. Still watching. I'm sorry. Okay, so, it is kind of frustrating when you're married to somebody. I just wasted a whole bunch of time trying to keep this to myself. I'm sure that his nephew's seen this, or someone in his family, or somebody. I hope they don't. Honestly, I got a suggestion to change my name, for YouTube, and, yeah, just don't even post a picture of my face, which I don't believe is posted, but my name is there. So, they suggested to change my name so that my family will know who I am, but nobody in his family will, which I never actually would have thought of. But, that's what I didn't think of. But, it's kind of like being stuck in hell for the past couple of years. I did try to make things better, for my husband and for my daughter. I think that by the time she was put on medication, it was, I kind of switched. I got extremely, hostile and stuff. I actually had to step out, when I found out she was going to be taking it. That's how agitated I became, and of course, you know, she was trying to find me and see where I went to. But, it's extremely hard living with the choices that you make, even though you know that it's the best thing for that person. It is a bit hard. I do actually promise on letting this out one day in the video. It's going to be soon. If I don't let it out, I'm probably going to flip. I'm not going to joke about that one at all. Again, I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because I'm stressed and it's an emotion, and I hope you can hear me. These cell phones suck, like I've said, so I apologize. Plus, I still sound nasty, but, so I'm trying to deal with the choices I made, the decision that I really wish I could take back sometimes. But I know that in her best interest, it was the right thing to do. So, it does kind of blow. Like I said, it's like losing a whole piece of myself. And, I could engrave it in my husband's head, and he still would remember. Even if he had to see those words every day, it just would not get through his thick skull. That is very emotionally draining to say, actually. So today's just one of those days, kind of bad, kind of good. I think my letdown today, my trigger, where I'm feeling kind of icky, is because I could not get the laptop fixed, with the internet, which, as I mentioned, everybody else can get online, just not me. So, it is rather disturbing. And, if there was a McDonald's, I would go there every day just to do my videos, but there's actually not one, on the bus line that's close enough to actually walk to. It'd be a bit of a hike, and I'd actually have to catch 2 buses, not 1, but 2. And I don't do heat well, so that kind of sucks. Plus, I'm pretty sure that if I did ask for that bus fare, I'd hear about that too. But anyways, yeah. I do plan on finding some way to paint this room. I have waited, close to a whole year, actually. We've talked about fixing up the house and trying to fix this and fix that, and paint this and paint that, and get stuff for the house. And it's been about a year now, and like nothing's happened. So what I thought about doing is actually trying to find some paint that I can mix together myself. Not sure what to choose with brown. I was gonna go with red. I'm not sure if that's not exactly a very relaxing color. It actually, which has been proven to actually raise your blood pressure. So I'm thinking the red might actually be a bad choice of colors. Sorry. So I'm trying to contemplate something else besides red. And it's just water. I do not drink caffeine. Anxiety and caffeine just do not go together. But, yeah, I need to, figure out something. I really do. Yeah, I'm getting high as hell in this room. I feel lost and confused in this house, for the most part. Mainly, most of it is coming from my husband. Like I said, he said that he has problems with his nephew. Can't stand this, eats all that, blah, blah, blah. and then when he's downstairs, they're like complete best buddies, or they go out to the stores and they're best buddies, which happens a lot. So, can't be as bad as you say he is if you're actually that close to the person. Obviously he needs to find somebody else to vent about that with, because it's not flying by me anymore. I'm getting kind of tired of hearing it. Another stressor, as I mentioned, is his nephew. Very small-minded, racist, hasn't grown up. So, very negative energy. Makes me feel anxious. I just cannot understand how people can choose to live their life like that. I mean, it's just a waste. It really is. It's a complete waste. You could be doing more positive things for yourself or for the people that you know, instead of trying to do other stuff. So I don't understand that. Checking time again. And of course there's a trigger with the house and my daughter. Actually it's the whole damn city. I'm not gonna lie. I hope you guys can hear me. I know these cell phones suck. I'm trying to remember to speak up. But, it is kind of the whole city. There's days where I actually want to go downtown to, like, just chill. Like, if it's, like, kind of coolish, possibly take a bus down there just to relax. Which I think I would be able to do for, like, maybe an hour downtown plus the bus rides. I think I could handle that. But, it is kind of like she's everywhere. She really is. It does kind of hurt. I'm not sure how long grief lasts, or when it goes away, or if grief ever goes away, or anything like that. It's kind of hard to explain. But in a way, you gotta think, I kind of put myself in this position. Not saying it's a bad thing, just saying that, you know, I made the choice to actually give her a better life. So, by that, it kind of broke my heart in half, tore me apart type thing. Kind of sucks. I'm watching my husband again. Go figure. But, it does leave you feeling extremely empty, even though you know that you've done the right thing in a way. I do try to think of what happened in a very positive light, to the best of my ability. Like, wow. Really. Like, I know there's things that I'm not capable of doing right now that, the family she's with actually can do. Yeah, I know that they can provide for her better than I can at this moment right now. I'm not saying forever, I'm just saying at this moment in my life, they can actually do a better job than I can. They actually do remind me of my adopted family, which I think is why I was kind of comfy with them. I have noticed that after all that happened, I did see her new male figure in her life, and he seemed extremely nervous. So I'm trying to understand what exactly that was from. I did send emails regarding what I could find of her belongings that I know that she would like to have. And as I've mentioned, I have not got a response back on that, or phone call or a text or anything. So that kind of has me a little freaked out and worried. I'm not the kind of person that can handle cliffhangers very well. I'm not a cliffhanger type person. But, yeah. So I'm trying to hold it together and keep my wits together, that kind of stuff. But it does kind of suck. Most days I'm pretty good. I'm actually not that bad. Today actually there were just a few triggers. Not being able to fix the laptop was a big one because I want to get all the photos on the one site, the videos on the one site, somehow find something that can actually hold it all. Which I'm actually kind of concerned that it's going to be like Facebook, like they might actually delete it by accident or lose it, or the site might actually close down. So it does kind of scare me a little bit to actually have to keep it online. But for the time being, I don't actually have a choice. So that does worry me a lot. That was the trigger this evening. Another trigger was that, I'm trying to get online and figure out what's wrong. Because everybody else can get on their computers or the Wi-Fi except for me. Which I think is weird because I have access, but just a little bit of access. So it's kind of like I'm being treated like a kid. It is definitely rude, I think, if that is the case. So it did kind of hurt me. And I'm checking the time again. I apologize if I have my glasses. And then there's the way that my husband's acting. He says that he's in pain a lot from his neck and back and stuff like that. He doesn't even look like he's in pain. I know he's in some pain. I would believe that, but not the pain that he's describing. Whenever he's home or on his days off, basically just sleeps or tells me to take my clothes off, let's have sex. That just makes me want to hop into bed. It sounds so romantic. So, yeah. And, usually I don't respond positively to that type of remark, so you can kind of see where that day goes after that happens. So, yeah. But it's just a little upsetting that it actually is completely confusing to me sometimes that I never noticed these things before about him until now. I'm not sure if it's the grief or the depression, or I could just be trying to self-sabotage like I've done before, which is actually, some things that I do. Anyways, I need to get ready for bed. I hate to end it like this, but I will start crying soon. And I already took my daily allotment of Klonopin, so I don't want to get too upset because then I'll be screwed. That's why I like to do it and then take my Klonopin, but today was a little backwards, so that kind of sucks. Plus, I got up early, so I'm sleep deprived, and sleep deprivation actually causes me more stress and anxiety as well. So yeah, you have a nervous breakdown, and you want everybody to go away, and it actually kind of worked. Not in the way I wanted it to. And I'm not medicated, which sucks. I do think I need to find a medication. I hate to say it. The bipolar part, I'm not manic. I'm like getting more depressed than anything. As I stated before, I don't have full-blown manic episodes. I actually have never had a complete manic episode. I don't feel feelings of being elated or extra happy or like I'm on top of the world or anything like that. I get more depressed than anything, which I don't think people actually notice that. Most of the time I'm like more shy, quiet, and depressed. And then when I do come out of my show, I guess people could see that as manic, but it's actually just me being me. But I do have some mood disorders. Can't control my anger sometimes. And I do wear my heart on my sleeve and that kind of stuff. So we'll definitely have to talk to the doctor about this, but we have tried everything except for I think 2 medications for bipolar, and I do mean I have tried everything. None of them have worked. They make me hustle. They make me more depressed, or they make me speedy, like I'm bouncing off the walls, like I had like 3 gallons of coffee in like 5 minutes. Again, the video that I made, I wish I had it, because I actually grouped them into groups. There are groups for different antidepressants and mood stabilizers and stuff like that. Antipsychotics, they're like all in different families, I guess you could call them. I've been through most of them. The SSRIs, the SNRIs, SDRIs. I've been through the TTPs, which is the which are actually tricyclics. I've been through the TECPs, which is the tetratricyclics. I've been through the agonist and the antagonist. Examples of those would be like Abilify and Seroquel, which actually made my muscles extremely stiff, twitchy, that kind of stuff. Was not the right medication for me. So I've tried out at least between 2 to 6 prescriptions in like each family, and none of them have actually worked, except for the trazodone, which actually helps me sleep. And it does help with the depression, for the most part, even though I do have some bad days where I just can't control myself, so it kind of sucks. But, I really don't want to go on too much longer. I'm sorry if I'm getting, like, right up in your face, but this full mirror is not much help. So, hopefully my laptop gets itself together sometime tomorrow or Monday or Tuesday or the next week or the following week after that, so I can make the video that you guys totally missed. I made one regarding all the other stuff and anxiety and stuff like that, so hopefully I get to make them again. And I'm about to run out of time, so this is part 2, July 28th. I will be back on tomorrow, so I hope you guys had a great night. Bye.